Tonight, it's the National Football League. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Tyler. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Lions will take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickens. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now a handoff up the middle. Dickens. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
On first down, Callahan. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 15 carries, 57 yards.
As always, priority number 1 for them is to secure the win this week. But priority number 2, this guy right now who is 6th in the league in rushing. They want to give him that push to get him into the top 5 and really earn the status of being one of the best ground games in the NFL, as well as him being one of the lead backs, too.
Throwing on first down, Tyler. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
They'll try the left side. Callahan. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Tyler. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Up the middle they go. Callahan. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. It's the fullback.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. They'll look to throw again. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43. They run the counter. Dickens. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Armstrong. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Off play action. Armstrong. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Callahan. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Tyler. And this is going to be incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
on first down. Tyler. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Ball at the 24 at a 2nd and 11.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
The Cowboys on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw again. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Operating from the gun. Tyler buying time to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Their mobile quarterback with touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And a 9-yard run on the end of it.
Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On 1st and 10, Armstrong. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. To throw on 2nd down, Armstrong.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Armstrong. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Armstrong. Now they go screen. It's complete. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Looking to throw. Armstrong. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
The Lions at 6-2 to start play. They come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 3rd down, Armstrong.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
From the gun on third down. Armstrong. And oh, it's complete. What a catch at the 7. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal. Up the middle they go. Dickens. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Second and goal from inside the 5. Operating from the gun. Armstrong. Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And the Lions are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body.
And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
A pass there over the middle to start things out.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Armstrong. Oh, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down. Tyler.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
Throwing to start the drive. Armstrong. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Wide open receiver complete.
And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30.
Looking to throw. Armstrong. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
And his kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Armstrong. And he's got his man out of the slot. Complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Operating from the gun, Armstrong. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Armstrong. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to the Giants last week, and they do lead here right now, and they've got the football obviously as well. 1st and 10. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Tyler. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Tyler. He finds his man. Complete. That's Barber. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on 1st down. Callahan. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Back to throw. Tyler. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. On 2nd down now, Callahan. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Looking to throw. Tyler. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to throw. Tyler. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. Operating from the gun, Tyler.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff up the middle. Callahan.
And he's got it down to the 28.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle they go. Smiley. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Tyler. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the left hash, this from 46. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Throwing to start the drive. Armstrong. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now a handoff up the middle. Dickens. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. On 1st down, Armstrong. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle they go. Dickens. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. Back to throw. Armstrong. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Operating from the gun, Armstrong. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Armstrong. His throw incomplete. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. They'll try the left side. Dickens. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
44 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Right back to him on 1st down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. Tyler, a quick throw knocked away and incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Off the play fake. Armstrong. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Callahan.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
On 3rd down, Callahan. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now a give, right side. Callahan, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Armstrong. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Call it a gain of a yard, and 3rd and 8 now. Back to throw. Armstrong. Forced out to his left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. So they decline it, as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 72 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Callahan. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. Callahan, and he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they'll indeed take a knee. On 2nd down, Callahan. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. Well, this is one of those games where if you win it, it feels extra special. But to lose a close one like this, Charles, remember where they didn't score any points in the second half, that has to sting a bit more.
Absolutely, and I really think that they're going to spend so much time poring over this game film, trying to figure out where their calls went wrong, how they didn't execute on certain plays. They were so close. Yeah, this one's going to linger for a little while as they try and diagnose this loss.
So for the Cowboys, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for Detroit, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.